Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I wanted to give you an example of something today, and you might have seen this woman on TV. I don't watch reality TV. I guess this would be reality TV, but I did happen to stumble on some parts of this show on the shorts. You have shorts like on YouTube and stuff. And it was from 90 Days Fiance, I believe. And the woman's name is Natalie. And it's this Eastern European lady, very beautiful. You can Google it and just see how she behaves, because this is what we're gonna be talking about in this audio. So, remember how I was telling you that how you react, and we are reacting from our wounds, absolutely. So, how you react and which wounds you need to work on is very important for your attractiveness, for everything, when it comes to your relationships. And you can just see with Natalie, she's gorgeous, number one. She's like absolutely stunning. However, her behavior and her reactions are far from stunning. And this is just a proof that how we look on the outside really doesn't matter that much, because she is gorgeous, and if you look at her, how she behaves, you're absolutely not going to be attracted to her. Now, uh, the first thing I want to say is that I have a lot of compassion for her. I don't think she's a bad person at all. She's not a bad person. She's a good person. But the thing is, she has so many wounds, and she reacts from those wounds so much. She's deeply insecure. She's gorgeous, but she's deeply insecure. She always feels not good enough, not chosen, and she really reacts. You have to see how she reacts to the men. It is absolutely, hard to watch, should I say. If you haven't seen it, please, you can just watch a short video of it. You don't have to watch the whole show. I haven't watched the whole show at all. I've never watched the show, but I've seen a few of these, and I was like, this is such a good example of what I'm trying to, teach you guys. And this is why it's so important to work on your reactions. You do not want to be reacting like that. And I think that we all, once in our life did react similar to Natalie, maybe not exactly the same, because it's quite, maybe extreme for some people, but I think we all sort of did. And it's important to understand that the way we reacted came from our wound, and this wound is something we need to work on. And we can never heal our childhood wounds, our core wounds, ever. They're there, and they're there for a reason. And the best we can do and we should do is work on them and really work on our reactions and understand where the reactions are coming from, and learn to react in a healthier manner. So, working on our confidence, on being chosen, understanding that we are good enough, all of these things are so important. Because if you look at this woman, she's exactly everything I tell you not to do. And she's an example of a person who hasn't done any work on themselves. She hasn't done any work on herself, and she may think she did, but she absolutely did not. And you can see that from the way she communicates, from the way she reacts. And also, what you're going to notice is that she doesn't come as insecure, in terms that she kind of even defends herself in a way. So she kind of takes pride in herself, and is offended by every little thing, because she thinks she is that great. But what this truly is, it's insecurity, because she would not be reacting like that if she truly loved herself, and she thinks she does. And this is something that, you will often see people will think, oh, I'm so confident, and I'm reacting like this because I demand respect. But actually that comes from the insecure part of you, because the person that really has that self-respect and demands self-respect does not react in a way that they are demanding it in terms of from the other person. They don't attack the other person and tell, hey, I am so beautiful, I'm so hot, you better respect me. The person that truly has self respect, when they are not respected, they simply walk away. They politely walk away, or they politely say, hey, this is not working for me. I don't feel I'm being respected. They don't make a huge scene, and they don't try to prove that they are worthy, and they don't tell the person, hey, I'm so worthy. They don't have a need to do that, because they know they are. So they don't need the validation from this person, and they are aware that not every single person will validate them or respect them, but they respect themselves. And there is no need to prove that they are good enough to somebody else, because they know they are. So when you know something, you don't need to prove it to somebody else like that. Um, and guys, it may seem like a silly example because I'm using somebody from a reality TV. But I think she is such a good example of a person who is very insecure, has unhealed wounds, hasn't done any work on herself, reacts so much from her wounds, tries to prove her worth so much. So just looking at her, you can just see things that you're not supposed to do. And that type of behavior is absolutely unattractive. And when you just watching it, you're gonna just be like repulsed by it, and you're gonna be like, oh, this chick is crazy. That's the reaction you're gonna get. And that's the reaction that men over there get as well. Like, everybody thinks she's crazy. I don't think she's crazy. I think she just needs to do a lot of self work. And again, this is not to bash her as a person. Like I said, I think she's gorgeous. I think she is a good person, but she just needs to work on herself a lot. And I hope that she does, and I hope that she kind of sees it, because it seems like she's totally unaware of everything, which is really sad. But like I said, when you see her the first time, you're gonna think, wow, what a gorgeous woman. And then when you see how she reacts, you are gonna change your mind. So guys, I hope this is somewhat helpful. It is an extreme example, but I really wanted to show what it means to react from your wounds. Anyways, bye.